Hey, welcome to my channel. And today I like to show you on my channel something that I didn't show you before. And I got a new work. A lady wants me to do her pants and she wants me to do the hemming. As you know, the hemming, it's easy to do, cut, fold, and you can do either serger at the edges of the hemming here and then fold it and give a straight stitch, or we're doing the way that she asked me to. You know, those edges, they have like a washing process and then they scrap it, and it means that the edge that I'm going to do the hemming need to be preserved. It means that need to stay. But she wants me to do the, let me see. She wants me to do 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches, or it's a little bit more than 6 centimeters. Little bit more. And I start working already and start marking, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna turn on the camera. So this is the size, a little bit more than 6 centimeters. And I have a light on because we have rainy day and it's cloudy. So for me to see what to do, I need this light. So it's gonna be a little bit shine on the video. So what I'm going to do first you have to measure. You have to measure. Yes, I fold. If you see me, what I'm doing here, this is when lady was wearing the jeans. It means that I have different pins that I can use, especially those ones that they are strong and long and very stingy though. But I am using, and I have different kind. I have different kind of pins because the different fabrics. But when you are working with the clients and you are trying to pin, it is important that you should use safety pins, because when she's taking down the pants and she's changing her to regular clothes and she give it to me the pants, she didn't um, injure herself, and this was what's important. This is what I want to tell you. Now I'm going to continue and looking. First of all, I'm going to open, as I did here, the hemming, because I will push inside the cutting edges after I'm gonna cut. And I want to show you and share with you how I am doing it, because the jeans, not everyone has the machine to do it, and heavy duty machine, and even heavy duty machine don't, now they made from plastic. And it's hard because I have two heavy machines, modern ones, and they still giving me some trouble. So I want to show you how to mm, I'm cutting the corners. Those regular people that watching me, you know that I like to cut the corners, and I want to show you how I'm gonna do it. First, I'm gonna turn it on the other side, uh, on the other side, because I did open one, and a little bit was hard here to find the chain, because it, given the chain stitch, it was hard to find. And I'm gonna go and look where the other chain was here. So this is the end, and they give back and forth stitch, and I'm gonna go and work myself till I'm gonna find the chain, and I will show it to you how I'm gonna do it. You just need to catch the chain, and this is how it's gonna open if there is a chain. If there is no chain, so you're ripping the uh, stitches different way. So I just want to show you how easy it is for me to open the hemming, and I have to have an access here because stuck a little bit. And usually they have another way of the thread. It's under. It means the right side of the garment. This is not chain, it's only we have right and left. This thread is very strong. You can cut the skin. Be careful when you're removing it because it's jeans. So now I am gonna put on the table and I'm gonna measure all the way around to be sure that this is exactly the same size that I need to, and I'm gonna use my chalk. Okay, we have exactly 2.5 inches or 6.5 centimeters. So I'm going to show it to you that you would see the camera gonna catch it. This is 2.5 inches or 6.5 centimeters here or here. This is what I'm going to do. It's very important. I am working on the on the inside of the jeans, and I need to do right away the seam allowance. So I'm gonna go and give only one side of seam allowance. It's 5/8 or it's 1 centimeter. I'm gonna use this one or the other one. It's much easier to go here and then I can mark here. And I'm gonna go all around and I'm gonna do this way. I hope that you can see it, that I mark it. This is the line here, all the way up here, and this is the line. Why it's light blue? The pants are gray, dark, almost black, but gray dark, and the lines need that I should be able to hide them and won't be here. This is from one side, and I'm gonna probably cut here also. It means this is the size that I need to cut. Let me see here, that I want to be sure that I am not gonna cut more and this will give me a problem. So I will cut 4.5 centimeters, or I'm gonna cut 1.25 inch. All that I will need to go and hide the stitch there. Okay, I'm getting myself into with the small scissors, and then I take a little bit bigger one, and here seam allowance from one side. Let me close the slide, you can see better. One seam allowance from that side, from this side, and one seam allowance from this side. It means that I can cut whatever I need to cut. You have to go slow, not rushing. It is very important that you can go, again, slower, patient. This is client. This is not for me, but I can make mistakes. And I'm gonna move it very slow here, this way. Yes. And again, I'm gonna use and see. Yes, it is. So it's going well. Let me do it again. This is very important that I shouldn't make mistake. And here I give from one side seam allowance and from the other side seam allowance. It means that it's not so much to cut to, but the clients wants to preserve the end of the pants, and this is what's important. So again, when I'm turning on that side, I need to use again the measurement tape, and if it's gonna be more, it's gonna be not good. So it means that you need to know, yes, it is okay, needs to be cautious and patient. And again, it is important for me, it's gonna be this size, and you need to meet the ends. You need to meet the ends. All right, one we did. I'm gonna remove the pins, and I will need to do the hemming itself to cut from here. Again, I'm gonna use the same method that I used before. I'm gonna get myself into with the small scissors. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna use the bigger ones that comfortable, and again, seam allowance here and already marked, so I can go a little bit. Yeah, I am all the time excited, and all the time I'm saying prayer before I'm doing any work, because, well, we're only human, you know. So I'm going there, and I'm gonna do exactly the same on the other side. You have to meet the ends. It is important because this is the ends and you have to meet them. Here you go. Now this is the piece that was in the middle, so it's not gonna go there. Now what I'm going to do, don't forget that you have to meet exact the same. We have to meet. The other side, I'm gonna do the same. But what here I'm going to do, here it's a lot of bulk, and it will be hard on me to do the hemming. So I'm gonna go in and I will try to remove those. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Those heavy, because I will need to go through with my machine, and if it's too much of layers of fabric, it will be hard on my machine, even that I have heavy duty. Still, I like to get rid of them, that they shouldn't be on my way. Otherwise, it will be very, very hard to go through. So you can get rid of as much as you need. Remember, the most of them, it's on the stitching. So I'm not going to get rid of in the middle because they're not going to bother me. Only where I'm going to stitch. It means here's the stitch is going to go, and here I'm going to connect, so I get rid of some, that this bulk didn't bother me. But I will need to go and stitch them, and it's a little bit on the heavy side. So I will go and see exactly where I'm going to give the stitch. This is where I'm going to cut it away a little bit to have easy work on me, you know, so it won't bother me much. Here you go. So only here, only that, a little bit, and here on the other side a little bit. It means that I'm gonna give the stitch here, and I got rid of some. It's asking me to do a little bit more because when I'm folding, I feel the heaviness of the fabric. It's too many. If you see this, what it's going out of it. So when I'm folding, now it's much comfortable for a sewing needle to go through. It's not gonna be so heavy, and you have to feel with your finger, tap with your finger, and see that you should be able to go through. If not, you can use the hammer. I'm not using the hammer usually. This is what I do. This is my own way. And don't forget, again, I'm going to mention again that you need to meet your hemming exactly the same stitches. So don't forget, on one side you have only a straight stitch, and this is the straight stitch. On the other side you have this kind of stitch, folding stitch, so you need to meet exactly the same, and you need to look that they meet together. If they don't meet together, what I will do, I will it will be easy for you to see. If they won't meet together somehow, I will do the adjustment. I want to show you here. They do meet together. When you're doing pants, you're allowed to do a little bit here and there. If they don't meet together, I will find where they not meeting together, and I will do a little bit of dart. So make this work, but they are meeting together all the way. So I'm gonna go on the sewing machine and I will show you what I'm gonna do later. I will use the pin to secure the stitches, the fabrics, because I don't want them to go someplace else and to move. So here you go. It means that everything needs to go exactly the same. Here you go. So I will go under the serger and I will give the serger stitch here, and then I'm gonna fold this way and I will go and do the stitch. I will show you. I use iron to iron the stitch. If you can see the stitch that I did with a serger, and now I need to do actual hemming. It means that I did cut, if you saw me, the fabric that will create the heaviness under the sewing machine. And what I noticed is that the serger is, it doesn't lay flat, even that I use iron. So what I will do, I will go and I will give a stitch here. Right away with the fingers, you have to feel it, or you go inside and I'm gonna give by the edges of the serger, I'm gonna give straight stitch because I need to secure this stitch. I did use iron, I did iron it the way that it needs to be, but not all of the places they coming under the hemming. You see, it's meeting the hemming. The hemming, it's here where I'm going, this is the line, and here it's doing peekaboo. So I will need to give a straight stitch first, and then I will go and I will give the hemming stitch. All right, I am done, and what I am going to do is I'm going to use iron first inside. Don't forget that we need to iron inside too, it is important. And then I will go and iron outside. First, I need to iron inside to be sure that everything laying flat and nice. And the client must be happy. So when you're working with people, you have to ask them what they want you to do. And the lady said preserving the original look. So this is what I am doing. I am not doing on my own because some people don't care, just hem it and that's it. But some people usually they want the originality in the pants. This is why they buying the pants, purchasing the pants, because of its originality, the way that it looks. So here you go. Has to do whatever you can to make it flat and nice, and all the stitches must meet each other. And that's it. I hope that you like my video. I hope that I give you some ideas how to do so. And you can write me a comment below how you will do it. What I'm asking from you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me likes, support my channel, ask questions. Of course, I see you next time. Bye.